You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about the Chicago Sky against the Indiana Fever. It's coming up on Saturday. It's a big nationally televised game. And no Caitlin Clark for this game. To my knowledge, Angel Reese is playing in this game. Judging by the ticket prices, nobody's going to see her. There's no demand, even in Chicago, to see Angel Reese play against the Fever. Now, I mean, look, let us examine something. I have long said I don't believe her fans are actually basketball fans. I think they're fans of the social media side, the influencer side, the podcaster, blah, blah, blah. And let's be honest, there's nobody making videos out there, at least to my knowledge, and if they are, they're idiots, promoting the fact that Angel Reese just scored 10 points and had 11 rebounds on 29% shooting from the field while the team loses. I don't think they're celebrating, at least, well, maybe they are. I mean, some of her fans online will celebrate that, and that's a putrid performance. I don't give a rip if it is technically a double-double. And then, of course, it seems like anytime there is content to make on Angel Reese, is it ever, I mean, she acts like a total idiot after Caitlin Clark gives her a common foul. She goes after Caitlin Clark. Then she plays along with a race hoax, leading to a WNBA investigation. Then she almost got her face smeared completely off by Nalissa Smith the other day. Again, if I'm Angel Reese, I wouldn't be bowing up to Nalissa Smith, for crying out loud. Bad idea. This all leads us to the actual game Saturday. And guys, ticket prices for this game, woo-wee. I thought they were coming for her too, right? Question mark? Yeah, that's what Angel Reese told us. As she decided that she wanted to play the villain role. Well, it seems that people would rather show up and pay big money to watch Batman and not the Joker. I'm just keeping it real here, folks. So let's get to this. Wow. Unbelievable. It's no secret that the Indiana Fever star guard, Caitlin Clark, missing 2 weeks because of a left quad strain is bad news, not only for the Fever, but for the entire WNBA, given how much interest and attention Clark demands when she's on the court. The Fever games that get most of the attention come when they face Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, which is owed to Clark's rivalry with Reese that dates back to college. Indiana and Chicago are playing each other June 7th, which means that Clark will still be on the mend from injury and thus unable to compete. This has prompted ticket prices for that game to drop nearly 71%, which is proof just how much Clark means for the league's bottom line. Again, we're talking about in Angel Reese's very own Chicago. I'm just pointing that out. Another staggering ticket comparison brought to light on June 4th further accentuates this. As it currently stands, ticket prices are, of course, subject to change. The cheapest ticket for the June 7th showdown is $14, according to Vivid Seats. Oh, there's some even less expensive than that. The next Fever Sky game, after that, on July 27th, which, like the June 7th game, is taking place at Chicago's United Center, which seats 23,500 as opposed to 10,387. The cheapest ticket for that game next month is currently at $82, according to Vivid Seats. It gets much worse. Therefore, there's currently an 83% drop between the two games, which presumably is owed to the expectation that Caitlin Clark will be back in action July 27th. Other X users have made mention of the stark contrast in ticket prices on Wednesday. Look at this. This is something, folks. Tickets to the Fever Sky this Saturday are down to $8 with Caitlin Clark out. Wow. Seats for the rematch in Chicago later this year are being listed for $165. Right here. Tickets as low as $8. Tickets as low as $165. There's 20 days that separates that. In case you're wondering what that works out to, that is a $157 difference in cost of ticket over 20 days. As if women's basketball fans needed any more proof of Caitlin Clark's effect, this tale of two tickets is even further proof. I mean, I don't know what else anybody could say. There are going to be fans of you-know-who that are going to be punching air. They're furious over this kind of stuff. And frankly, somehow in their mind, this doesn't mean anything. When it literally proves points. It proves everything. Wow. I mean, that is a hell of a difference. $8 tickets for a Fever versus Chicago Sky game in Chicago. You want to tell me now again that there's an Angel Reese effect? Because there is no Angel Reese effect at all. There's no wind blowing. There's not even a breeze blowing there. What are we talking about? And then a game in the same place, potentially with Caitlin Clark being back on the court. Tickets are $157 higher. $8 to $165. That literally proves everything. It proves the fire. It proves the fury, as if we needed more proof after the fact that LSU could not even sell half of their arena out for the return of Reese. And then a couple of days later, or whenever it was, we watched Caitlin Clark fill up 15,000 fans at Iowa and sell out. There you go. $8 tickets. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.